Hello everybody! How are you? Are you ready to start our class? Pay attention because these are the subjects from our book. In our video class, we are continuing to study and doing the exercise from the book, okay? Here you have all the instruction and all the listening that we need to do on the book. Look for the page on your book and do the exercise correctly, okay? Then, let's go.
Today, we are going to learn about future with will and want, and future with probability. Let's start. Then, take your book and open it on page 16. On page 16, we are going to read and listen Professor Peach's website. You need to complete the predictions with the words will or want. But what is will or will is the auxiliary verb that changes your sentence to the future. When you need to talk about something that will happen in the future, you will use the word will. But remember, we use will to talk about an insert future, an instant decision, an event with no plans for predictions that we don't know it will happen. You can write three kinds of sentence: affirmative form, negative, and interrogative form. To make a sentence in the simple future, you need a subject, the word will, a verb in the infinitive form, and the complement. Look at the examples below. For affirmative sentence, you need subject, will, verb, and complement. Examples: I will travel around the world. Cars will fly in the future. She will discover the cure of cancer. Look at the sentence in the negative form with want. Want is will plus not. Let's see. I want travel to Asia. Cars won't fly next year. She won't discover the cure of Alzheimer's first. From sentence in the interrogative form, you need to pay attention in the position of the subject and the will. You need to change these both words. Look at the example. Will I travel to Europe? Will cars fly fast? Will she discover the cure of COVID-19? Let's do the exercise.
Unit 2, The Future. Lesson 5, Predictions. Page 16, Exercise 1, Language Focus. Part A. Read Professor Pete's website. Complete the predictions with will or won't. Listen and check. Then practice. 1.
Robots will help us in our homes. Will they cook? Yes, they will. They'll also clean and go shopping. But robots won't replace humans.
2.
People won't have to think about what to wear. Smart clothes will tell them if they look good or not.
3.
Sleeping machines will help us sleep well. We won't have bad dreams or nightmares. We'll only have sweet dreams.
4.
People will drive around the world on superhighways. The superhighways will connect the 7 continents.
5.
Students won't stay in the classroom all the time. They'll travel to space for their science class.
6.
Schools will be open 24 hours a day. Will students come to school at the same time every day? No, they won't.
Page 17, exercise 1C, 2, and 3. On page 17, exercise 1, letter C, you need to complete the ad with will or won't. Read carefully and answer. On exercise 2, you are going to listen to teens play Professor Pete's prediction game for 2030. You need to mark a tick if you listen. Professor Pete agree or disagree with these predictions. After that, listen again and check your answer. On exercise 3, first of all, you are going to write your opinion about what will happen in the future with the robots, with most of people, with students, and so on. Write only the first column. Don't do the exercise from part B.
Page 17. Exercise 1. Part C. Professor Pete has a new computer game about predictions. Complete the ad about his game with will or won't. Then listen and check.
Hey kids, will computers replace humans someday? Will everyone speak the same language? You will learn the answers to these questions when you play Professor Pete's new computer game. Will you be bored? No, you won't. Professor Pete's game will entertain you for hours. Hurry and buy this game today. You won't be sorry.
Page 17. Exercise 2. Listening. 2 teens play Professor Pete's prediction game for 2030. Does Professor Pete agree with these predictions? Listen and check agree or disagree.
Hey, Mike, let's play Professor Pete's prediction game. It's all about predictions for the year 2030. It says we won't be bored.
Good. Let's play.
1.
Okay, here's the first question. Will students use paper and pencils in school?
No, they won't.
You're right. Professor Pete says students will do all of their work in school on computers. They won't need paper and pencils.
2.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Josh. Ready? Will cell phones be the size of a credit card?
The size of a credit card? Yeah, I think they will. Look at how small everything is getting.
Well, Josh, Professor Pete agrees. He says cell phones will be the size of a credit card.
Wow, that's small.
3.
My turn to ask you, Mike. Will most people shop in stores for food?
No, they won't. Many people order food online now. It's easier than going to a store. So even more people will in 2030.
That was a tricky one. Well, Professor Pete disagrees. He predicts that most people will still shop in stores for food.
Why?
Because they will still like to see the food they buy.
4.
Hey, Josh, here's a fun one. Will people visit the moon on vacation?
Oh, yes. People will definitely spend time on the moon on vacation. Man visited the moon over 40 years ago. There's no reason we won't be able to stay in hotels on the moon in 2030.
Well, Professor Pete agrees. Professor Pete predicts that there will be hotels on the moon in 2030.
Great! I really want to go.
5.
Okay, Mike, here's the last one. Will people live below the sea?
No, they won't. Maybe someday, but not in 2030.
Oh, Mike. According to Professor Pete, people will live below the sea. They'll build cities below the ocean.
When I see it, I'll believe it.
Exercise from pages 18 and 19. On page 18, exercise 1A, you need to study the read words from number 1 to 8 and learn the meaning of each word in English. If it is necessary, you can search the word in Portuguese too. After that, match the word with their correct meaning. On part 1B, you need to complete the sentence with what do you want to do before you complete 25 years old? Do you have any plans? Write them here. On exercise 2, listen to the dialogue between Jean and her father about the future. Listen this dialogue many times as you want. And practice your orally. On exercise 2, part B, you are going to write sentence with the information from the parentheses. Look at the example on sentence number 1. Exercise 3. This exercise is only to listen and practice the pronunciation of the contract form of will. On exercise 4, you need to write complete sentence about what you will probably do or what you probably want to before you complete 25 years old. Look at the example in the beach balloon.
Lesson 6. When I'm older. Page 18. Exercise 1. Word power. Part A. Match each verb phrase to its meaning. Then listen and practice. 1.
To be famous means to have many people know who you are.
2.
To be rich means to have a lot of money.
3.
To get a driver's license means to pass a test to drive a car.
4.
To get a job means to find a place to work.
5.
To get married means to become a husband or a wife.
6.
To go to college means to study after graduating from high school.
7.
To live alone means to not share your living space.
8.
To travel abroad means to visit a country far away from home.
Page 18. Exercise 2. Language focus. Part A. Jen and her father talk about the future. Listen and practice.
Well, Dad, I probably won't be famous. I didn't win the singing competition at school today.
That's okay, Jen. You have many other talents. You'll probably get a great job someday.
Do you think so? I guess I am a good writer.
Yes, you are. And you speak French well, too. You'll probably work for a French magazine someday.
Gee, that sounds interesting. I'll also probably travel abroad, maybe to France.
Anything is possible.
And I'll probably get married to a handsome...
Okay, Jen. Don't get too excited. You have to finish school first.
Oh, I know, but it's good to have dreams, right?
Future with will probably and probably won't. In affirmative sentence, you can see that the word will comes first of the word probably. It's normal, and it is the correct use of this kind of sentence. Example: I will probably live in England. But in negative sentence, you need to change the order of these two words. In this case, the word probably comes first of the word won't. Look at the example. I probably won't live in Paris. Can you see the difference? Let's practice.
Page 19. Exercise 2. Part B. Study the chart. Then read about Jen's classmates. What do you think they will probably do in the future? Write sentences. Then listen and check. 1.
Max loves children. He'll probably have a big family.
2.
Alicia isn't a star. She probably won't be famous.
3.
Janet wants to study medicine. She'll probably go to college.
4.
Kate and Dave don't like animals. They probably won't get a pet.
5.
Emma doesn't like to drive. She probably won't get a driver's license.
6.
George likes to read about different countries. He'll probably travel abroad.
Page 19. Exercise 3. Pronunciation. Contracted form of will. Part A. Listen. Notice how contracted forms of will are pronounced. Then listen again and practice.
I will probably travel to England. I'll probably travel to England.
She will probably be a good writer. She'll probably be a good writer.
Now, let's do a mini review on pages 20 and 21. Exercise 1A. Look at the pictures from a class yearbook. Write 2 sentences about each person. Use sentence with will probably and probably won't. On exercise 1B, you are going to read and complete the text with will and won't. The exercise 2 is a listening. Listen to the audio and put a tick if the students agree or disagree about the predictions. Let's start.
Lessons 5 and 6 mini review. Page 21. Exercise 2. Listening. Students talk about other predictions. Does Kim agree or disagree with these predictions? Listen and check the correct boxes. 1.
Hey, Kim, this prediction says that in the future, people will fly from place to place in small airplanes. What do you think?
Oh, I don't think that will happen. There will probably be too much traffic in the sky. It'll be safer to travel on the ground.
2.
Hey, listen to this prediction. It says that when people move from place to place in the future, they'll take their houses with them.
You know, I think that will probably happen. Houses will be different in the future and easy to move. We won't have to pack when we move anymore. That will be great.
3.
Hey, did you see this prediction? You can throw away your Spanish dictionary. It says that people won't have to learn foreign languages in the future.
Yeah, I read about that. It says that people will have little computers in their brains. The computers will help them speak French, Italian, Chinese, or whatever language they want. I think it'll probably happen, and I'd really like to try it.
4.
Wow, my mother is going to love this prediction. It says that people won't have to cook. All they'll have to do is order what they want to eat on a computer, and in 10 minutes, they'll have whatever they ordered. Do you think it will happen?
No, that probably won't happen. It sounds completely crazy to me.
Okay, my students, now we finish our classroom today. I hope I could help you, and I need you to try to do all the exercise. If you have time, go on to YouTube and listen the song and watch a video that I'm writing to the address below on this video, okay? See you later. Bye-bye.